Check. Okay. Somebody want to tell me where the Hangouts are? I think I unsubbed everybody that does Hangouts or something. I don't know. Ah, new mouse. So bad. This mouse is so goofy. It's goofy. It's all good. So I'm not seeing any Hangouts out there. I don't know. Maybe it's because I unsubbed so many people on my Jeff T. Rowe channel. Maybe. I don't know. Went and watched Dave the Fisherman last night. Just a whole lot of hatred being thrown around, you know. No fun in that. Find no fun in hating. You know, it's imaginary. You know, it only takes me a minute or two to set up on the porch. So I decided I would set up on the porch and come out here and sit on my swing for a little bit, listen to the birds, to get my binoculars so I can do some bird watching. Smoke a half a dozen cigarettes, drink cups of coffee. See if anybody can tell me where the hell is the Hangouts gone. I just watch the Hangouts. I don't say anything in the sidebar because I figure if I say anything in the sidebar, I'm just going to get blocked. So why bother? You know, they just block me. I got some hatred going on for me. I don't actually think I'm worth enough to be hated on, but whatever. What's going on, CJ? Good afternoon. It is wonderful here in Kansas. It's like rain for the last 4 days. It's been like 70 degrees. Ain't much going on though, CJ. Probably boring today. I don't care. I went over and watched You Now for a little while. I had some little girl invite me to come on as a guest. Too old to be going on. That bounce, it's just like kid after kid after kid, and there's no adults. So I'm like, fuck that shit. Hanging around there. Better days are coming. I hope so, man. I hope so. I ain't seeing much going on though. That's cute. What? Going over to you now? Because I got nobody to chat with. I'm about to give up, get in my truck and go to the wife's house. It's tough, man, going over there because I ain't got much money, and I always end up spending money if I go over there. Anytime I get in that truck and drive out that damn driveway, I'm spending money. Can't do that right now. So, is anybody doing hangouts out there, Pirate, or is this imaginary? You know, am I just imagining that nobody's doing any good hangouts anymore, or did I just shut them all down? I unsubbed them. Yeah, I took my videos down. I just got angry at everybody. I took a lot of my videos down. A lot of my videos down. I don't know if I private them or if I just deleted them. They're hangouts. They probably got deleted. I know Bergs is knocking the crap out of people. Heard that. Hangouts all in the gay bar. You know, yeah, Cooper's hangouts. They're not much for me. You know, I don't mind LGBTs when they're mixed up with RVers and straight people and it's all mixed up, but Cooper's just, I don't know, he's a little too gay for me. Payback is a bitch. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of paybacks going on out there. That's too bad. A lot of people ain't got nothing to do. No place to go. They hang around on YouTube. Help me for one. Go over there and watch Tucker Poons. And definitely, if Corey comes on, I'd go watch Corey. Corey's good people, I think. They like me. No comment. I'm going to tell you the things that I hear about myself in private. Yeah. Of course, I'm over here hiding from a lot of people. Yeah, a good man. A good man don't get you far on YouTube. That's for sure. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's sometimes. I haven't really been up to like any good show and tell. Nobody does any show and tell anymore. So Rosie still does a lot of show and tell, but there's no hangouts. It's just videos. How come Glenda don't? Yeah, I gotta. If I wrench one person, I gotta wrench everybody. I thought about just unwrenching everybody, but I mean, what's the difference? What really does it matter? I don't know if it matters. I don't know. Maybe I gotta go see who Glenda is. That's easy enough. Glenda's like, hey, he's snooping on my channel right now. Yeah. You know. Yeah, I watched Tucker all on the court cases. Fucking drag YouTube into a damn courtroom. That's fucking stupid. That's some kind of show and tell, isn't it? Times are changing. Times are changing for sure. That happens. Understand. YouTube goes up, then it goes down. You'll come in, they're all friends and shit, and then they figure out that they don't like each other. Then they decide they need to wring each other's necks, and then everybody shuts down. It all just shuts down. Seen that a lot over the last 10 years. Over the years. Thought about going for a bike ride. Happy my bike's working. Make some more homemade videos. Yeah, I haven't charged my camera battery in a long time. Oh, maybe August. I got some on a few on Raylan's, but you know, it's kid stuff. Pedal the bicycle. Yeah. My bike's sitting over here. I don't know. Man, next week I might charge my battery and do some bicycle pedaling down around Wichita. I think I have done gone crazy. I got too much crazy shit going in my world, that's for sure. Some of it I can't talk about, you know. Got some stressful shit going on in the family, and yeah, a lot of people bring it. You know, I got cool stuff going on in my family. I bring it on here. If I got stress, I was like, we're all good with each other. Nobody's fighting or anything, but you know, if I got stress on here, I don't bring it on to YouTube and tell everybody about it. It's none of their damn business, you know. Probably, you know, when I start smoking pot again, CJ. I've been smoking pot for a while. Get crocked? Oh, hell, you know, that's a possibility. Go ride from bar to bar downtown. Might do that. I knew that was coming, Jeff. But you're right. Yeah, sure. Well, we knew that everybody was going to crash here, crash and burn. People need to get off the wrench. Oh no, nothing wrong with weed. It's an herb. That's true. But fucking Kansas, man. Oklahoma's got a recreation. I mean, Colorado's got a recreation. I think Oklahoma's going to go medical marijuana now. Kansas, fuck, we're always last. Time of the year. Just a bad time of year for hangouts. Maybe. I've been watching there's a couple turtle doves out there drinking in my pond. Big turtle doves. Good to see them two flying. I know what two those are. One of them was throwing feathers yesterday, like something that got a hold of it. The other one was stressing. Come on, babe, fly. There you go. All right. Good to see you two flying again. So I've been watching some videos on the grand solar minimum. That's kind of funky. You know, one year you're watching, oh, global warming's coming, you know, this planet's going to heat up, we're all going to fry. And then now you go on there, it's all global minimum. We're all going to freeze to death. Oh, I'm not getting a camper, man. We'll see. We'll see, CJ. Just kind of see. Um, but I won't be doing a camper, man. I'll do a small camper, pull behind, small pull behind camper. Like I like the teardrops, but they're pretty damn expensive. Maybe in August. We'll see. I don't know. My world's kind of in limbo for a little bit here. And I'm gonna have to get a job too. Start. I mean, I already pretty much know where I'm gonna get a job and what I'm gonna do. But I gotta go talk to a judge first and see if he's willing to help out with that. Yeah, you know, I mean, I've done some camping videos before, tent camping. I like just I'll go up to Council Grove and Council Grove. Yeah, Council Grove Lake. Hook up with Debbie Ariola. We got a lot of lakes in Kansas too. Debbie was out at the lake last week. I mean, I could have hopped in my truck and drove up to the lake there. She's about, I don't know, a couple hours drive to her lake. Man, it's better shelter. That's why I want a little camper. Just a small camper. Yeah. Small camper would be good enough for me. Have the camper just in case. Set a tent up beside my tent. I'd have my tent up in about 10 minutes. Have a tent and a camper. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. And my truck. I'll haul a bunch of crap in my truck for long barbecue grill and stuff. And then Bubba Bugs Lake's about an hour from me. Be nice to go meet people at the lake. Do a lot of cooking out. Yeah. What's a teardrop? Teardrop is a really small camper. Some of them got, they got a toilet in them. Some of them, the good ones, got a toilet. Combination gray tank, black tank. And there's enough room for a countertop, a bed, batteries, propane. The back opens up like a kitchen in the back opens up. Hi, Susie, too. I ain't seen no Hangouts showing up, Susie, so I just decided I'd pull all my stuff out here on my front porch, sit on my swing, open up a chat bar. Got my stuff out here. If anybody wanted to chat, I can throw links at emails or something like that. Great to see you too. I'm still alive. Yeah. That turtle dove sitting right in front of me. There she goes, back up to the big tree. Nope. Yep. Great to see you guys. Susie. Oh, there's Mr. Blue Jay. You come for some cat food. And there you go. I have a big puddle at the end of my driveway, and it dries out, and then it fills up with water. No, I thought about going over the Ray Race today. I've been kind of staying away from the family's house. I spend too much money. I ain't got too much money right now to spend, so. But I should be, last time I seen the Ray was about 4 days ago, maybe 5. And I told her I'll be back in a couple days, and I ain't been back. But I should. I really should. It's been raining so much. I know. That's why I like to go hang around with Ray Ray, because she's just happy all the time. And it's wonderful to be around somebody that's just happy all the time. She meets me at the door. She's all happy. And then she's ready to go. Let's go to the park. What park? I don't care. Any park. We take our bikes. I don't care. We take our bikes. We can take the truck. She doesn't care. Go sit at Brahms and eat ice cream. Too damn slow. What? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, her smile just rubs off on me. I like that. I'm kind of in a, the roller coaster of life I'm kind of on the downhill side of it for a little bit here. Maybe that's why I've been watching Hangouts and not saying, well, that, and I know if I say anything, I'm going to get whacked with a wrench. So I got some people that really hate me out there. Like, what the hell? You're wasting your time hating me. I mean, why bother? What do I got? So I don't know. I guess they gotta hate somebody. One of them people got a damn long list of people they hate on YouTube. I'm like, why the hell are you watching YouTube if you hate so many people on YouTube? How does that make any sense? Oh no, I am at a bump in the road, and it'll be over with here soon. So it's been a long bump. It's been a 3-year bump in the road. One way or the other. And then there's going to be some other bumps that are getting ready to hit too. They're going to be tough. My dad's old. I'm going to have to go through that. My mom's old. That might be a while yet. Got some other family health problems. Don't want to talk about it. And we really don't know yet. Got some people go see some doctors and stuff. What's going on? That's life. I guess that's what beer's for. You know, drink that beer, forget your troubles, wash your troubles away. Oh, thanks, Susie. We'll see what happens. One way or the other, things, nobody lives forever. That's, yep. There's always some new people coming, always children and grandchildren. Hopefully, pretty soon there'll be some great grandchildren. And death could only be, it may be only be the beginning. I hope so. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's going to be a weird summer. I mean, by the end of the summer, I'll know what's some things, whether we're going to see some bad health problems in my family or not. I said, I've got to get a doctor involved, and you got no insurance, then you got to get insurance first, and then before you go see doctors, because you don't want to go see the doctors first and have some pre-existing crap. So I had some people doing that in the family. Gosh, my porch swing, the paint's coming off, peeling off, and it's like chewing fingernails. It's like chewing on your fingernails. I can't help but pull paint off my porch swing. Yeah, what if this is death? No doubt. This could be, we could be here for punishment. So laugh it up just in case that'd be the case. Laugh it up. Don't know. On the brighter side, most of my yard is mowed. Most of it. Oh man, I tell you, Susie, these porch swings are wonderful. This has been a good summer. There's not too many mosquitoes or flies or bugs or anything. I come out here and sleep and nap on the porch swing. It's a good place to come out and drink beers. Yeah. One for what? I don't know. Ice beers. Ice cold beers on the porch swing. A hammock. I just wound it up the other day. It's the kids really like the hammock. I like to have a good hammock. I really don't have a good one. But the other day I rolled it up. It's hanging in that tree. Right there. Right in the middle. That white thing hanging in the tree. That's the hammock. There's my trees. Those are my trees. Lots of trees over there and over there. I like having a lot of trees. I ain't got much of a house, but I do like my yard. Hi, Doc. Good to see you. How does the prison wine taste? Too much damn sugar in it. 4 cups of, I think it was 4, was it 3 or 4 cups of sugar? I put too much sugar in it. Oh, Marlboro. A Marlboro porch swing. I mean, a hammock. A decade ago, and it still goes. I got a hat I got from Marlboro about almost 10 years ago, and yeah, it's still good. Marlboro has some good. They send some good stuff. Man, I'm telling you, Pruno, there is something about Pruno that, oh God, I've got it in there, and I ain't drinking it. If I do drink it, I'm like drinking it with 3/4 water, 1/4 Pruno, and still I have to worry that I'm going to do something really stupid. Of course, that's why I drink 3-2 beer, because the vodka is probably okay. Vodka, Captain Morgan's, Jim Beam. I could, and you give me some Johnny Walker Red or some Wild Turkey, and I'm like, that's it. I might as well just get a hammer and hit myself in the head right now. Mm, hard. It is hard cider. That's what homemade wine or Pruno. It's hard cider. It's really hard. Uh, brings out the worst in you for sure. I don't know. It's with me. It's that I'm gonna do something and hurt myself. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and there's gonna be a cut on my arm. Then I'm like, Jesus, what the heck did I? Or a black eye, or finger doesn't work. It's like, yeah, like I don't. What the hell did I do to my finger last night? I don't know. Big bruise or something. Something's broke. Lost my glasses. Last time I drank that prison wine, I fucking lost a pair of glasses. And I think I had a black eye. I'll say I didn't think I had a black eye. Black eye and lost my glasses. Still only found my damn glasses. I know what I did. Tripped over my coffee table and smashed my face into that corner table. Mm. Oh, contempt of court. Bummer. Yeah, I never. As long as I've been in jail is 4 days. 4 days in jail once. Tang Tangeri? Is that? Oh, Vince does. I got blasted on here and passed out in my bed and all. My folk house long ago. He. I don't know if you're talking about Vinny, man. He drinks. I don't know how he drinks. I think he cuts the sugar. He doesn't sugar it, and that's what I probably should do. Gin. I like gin and tonic. I am a gin and tonic guy for sure. Oh, hubby, I see. Yeah, well, see that be it, and I do some stupid thing like running down the street naked, howling at the moon, or shooting holes in my walls. I actually don't have to get real drunk to shoot holes in my walls. I can do that with just a good beer buzz. Man. Woo, orange booze. No, I don't have. I haven't tried Tungari gin. I haven't drank liquor for 2 or 3 years. I think the last time I actually drank liquor was some Jim Beam with Rosie, and I can remember Rosie saying, "Do not get in your truck and drive. Do not get in your truck and drive." I got in there, drove down, and got some beer anyway. Uh, it's funny, but that's been a couple years ago. told myself then, I said, man, you need to don't do this because you're liable to do something stupid like get in your car and drive. Beer or wine. That's all it is. I mean, I'm old, so now I can just retire to the light beer. Sounds good. Sounds tempting, even. I bet you Rosie's stuff is great. I mean, Jesus Christ. She's got a fractional distiller. Man, she said she's going to sell her distiller. That's fancy shit. I used to work at Vulcan Chemicals. I know a little bit about fractional distillers. They are an awesome, you know, she does all the good temperature control and separates the good from the bad, doesn't mix it all up in one batch. I never tried Rosie's. She tried my beer. I do have video of, I think I took it down or privated it too. Rosie drinking some of my homemade. I need to brew. She keeps bothering me. When you gonna brew beer again? And I need to get on it. Just kind of got my life on hold till August and see what happens. Get on one side of your Harley and fall off the other. Yeah, you know, that's the only thing I like about Rosie is that she's smart enough to. She's smart. I mean, you know. And I don't care I don't care what somebody is. If they're stupid, you know, they're stupid. So, although there's a lot of stupid people. I've friends with there's a lot of stupid people that just don't understand they're stupid or something. I don't know. I've seen a little of that going on YouTube right now. Staying out of it. I kind of got into it for a minute or two and said, fuck no. Erase all this shit and hide in the background. Go hide. I'm sure a lot of people is. Because you'll watch a hangout and there's 65 people watching and there's 4 people in the chat bar and 2 people on the panel or 3. So that's about 7 people that are actively saying something and 60 people out there that aren't saying anything at all. I mean, it's kind of suspicious. Right. Painful. It's painful to try and explain stuff to people that just, oh, man. They got shit stuck in their brains that just, oh, God. Some of these people are worse than I am on being on the internet all day long, all night long, all day long. They're on the internet all day, all night. So, you know, they got no life. You know, it's not, they don't work or anything. They're not raising kids, families. They're not, you know, I got that problem myself, but at least I seem to recognize that it's like they don't recognize that they're bashing on people that their problem's just as bad, if not worse. That's nuts. I don't know. I guess that's the excitement of it for them, but it's the snake eating its tail. It's the snake is eating its own damn tail. They don't realize that they're eating their own damn tail, and pretty soon that they just eat, poof, it's all Only takes one hand to type. Yeah, no shit. That's all. I will be here. I'll be here until my fingers fall off. Crazy. I wonder what would happen if they just dropped the subject. Then what would they do? I mean, I do that a lot. You know, I'm just like, fuck it. I don't want to go there anymore. I'm just going to drop the subject and see if I can. Oh, okay. Maybe I get a little boring, you know, but at least I give it a try. Let's see what happens if I just drop the subject and try and switch to something else. Am I capable of doing something else? I don't know. Maybe it's just sitting on my porch swing. So, how you doing, Sambo, man? I saw you down there, but I was busy talking. I might have to go inside and try and dig me up a bowl of leaves. Smoke some leaves. Take care of my craving for marijuana. Little slight cravings. You been in bed today with a hangover? Don't tell me you stayed up all night trying to find out what was going to happen with the court case. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. I watched a little bit. I'm guilty of watching a little bit. Tucker was on all evening and waiting to get the reports in. Yeah, seen that. And Dave come on and didn't say nothing. I didn't watch very much of that. Watched a little bit. I guess Dave kind of seems to sometimes tries to drop the subject and see if he can come up with something else. But Dave don't like me, so I'm not a contributor. Dave isn't locked up. No, he's not locked up. I didn't think I thought it was just over restraining and stuff. So restraints. Yeah. They can suffer. I just had a hamburger. Just cooked me a burger. Trying to decide if I'm going to drink some beers and start a fire because it would be a really nice evening. Do a fire and get silly. Speculating. A lot of speculating going on. It's a good thing that they're not buying stocks and bonds. It's a good thing they're not speculating on stocks and bonds. I'll tell you, you got $10,000 to give to a lawyer to fucking put up for a retainer for a lawyer. Like, what the fuck are you doing on YouTube? Hanging out with the people you're hanging out with. It's crazy. Any pools? What kind? I thought about. Doing. Yeah, cheers. Okay, I need to go at least dig up some leaves. I can usually find some leaves. I thought about doing one of those poolside videos. Been about too cold to swim. Well, we put the cover on the swimming pool, and the sun hits the cover, heats that pool up to 88 degrees. Go over there and go swimming. It's nice. It's pretty nice. Oh, I try not to hurt anybody. Hello, Robbie. How you doing? I think I did on Father's Day, somewhere right around there. Yeah, I think I was. Yeah, I think I was swimming on Father's Day. Probably. It was like last weekend. No, weekend last week. And Ray would probably like me to come over there and go swimming. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. I probably should do something because I ain't been doing nothing lately. Listen to the Book of James. Well, you know, Gray, there's a lot of stuff out there. There is a lot of new text that's come out that's interesting to, interesting to look into. I sure spent a lot of time, trying to find everything that the Vatican took out of the Bible. I haven't been doing that lately. Oh, a little bit. I don't know, a little bit last week. Oh, you want to come talk? Shoot, I'll send you the link. No problem. Uh, my mouse is kind of stubborn. I guess we got YouTube messages for a little bit here. My mouse is not working too well. I need to get a new mouse. I've said that already. I think that link probably works, Robbie. If you want to stop by, that's fine. Throw it at your YouTube messages. Yeah, Messenger. I gotta fly. I like it I've been out here for, I don't know, half an hour, whatever. One fly has showed up. That's nice. I don't know. Should I look at the new YouTube rules? I never really looked at YouTube rules that much. I never actually sit down and read the terms of service, but I thought about it. Especially lately, I've thought about it. So I noticed, a lot of people doing the burner hangouts. They go ahead and play music, and then they burn the hangouts. I don't know if I want to do that or not. No music. We're gonna end up going over to invade the You Now world, because they're playing music over on You Now, but it's only one guest. You can only have one guest. So there's no 10 people panels. It's just 2 people, but you can play, apparently you can play music. And I think, you know, it burns the broadcast when you're done anyway. So copyrights is just, ugh. I think that they ought to make some kind of style of hangout that burns itself. Because, you know, Blog TV never had any problem with playing music. They play all kinds of music, and You Now plays music. And you ought to be able to specify on there, I am going to play music, so delete the hangout as soon as, you know, it's done. I don't know if they can do that, but other people seem to do it. Oh, they got their, a lot of them. They don't like me because I give some people beer money. I give beer money. You know, it's like if I went down to my local bar and there was a guy sitting at the bar and nobody in the bar liked that guy, and I went up and bought a beer and they just took me out behind the bar and beat the hell out of me for it. You know, so that's why they don't like me. No, that's not why Skiwi don't like me. Skiwi has another reason for not liking me. Skiwi decided he would stir up some shit with me about 3 years ago, and it really caused a lot of problems. So people on YouTube are trying to get rid of the robots. What is a robot? I remember bots on Yahoo, boy, but yeah, you're watching Who You Know. I need to pop this. I need to. I don't have my reading. I need to do the instant reading glasses here. Raise this up a little bigger so I can see it. Um, Panel, sweet. Yeah, I sent Gray. I did send Gray Reality, so this Kiwi's an equal opportunity hater. I'm pretty sure I know who Kiwi is. From some of the things he said, pretty sure I know who he is. Hold it, 15 songs that are going to trigger what? They scan your Hangouts. Oh, bots don't run. Oh, bots scanning the Hangouts. I've had Hangouts shut down or warnings. Not shut down, but a warning came up in the middle of my Hangout. Please stop playing copyright material or else. That was weird. I've only seen that once, and it's been like 6 months ago or something. Yeah, I don't know. Tucker's I could tell you for sure, pretty sure from watching Tucker that he seems like he's got to be an old blog TV tier, a on TV guy, because he's set up He's well set up for doing music. Megan got shut down during a. I haven't been watching Megan. Got shut down right in the middle of Hangout for playing tunes. Yep, that almost happened to me. Now they probably just shut you down. On the, a few months ago, that you'd have a warning pop up. Oh, he sounds like Logger Puppets. No, that's not Timmy. He was on camera yesterday, or the day before yesterday, playing songs and stuff. And so I know what he looks like. And of course, I've known Vlogger Puppets for damn near 10 years, at least 8 years now. I know Timmy. I really should. I don't know why I got angry and just unsubbed a lot of people, and I whacked Megan and Vinny out of my list. I really should add Megan back in. I should be watching Megan. I don't know. They do kind of sound similar. Yeah. They both got good equipment. That's one of the things. They got good microphones. They're set up for doing broadcasting. I mean, Vlogger Puppet used to do a lot of broadcasting on Stickam. Through mail, I think I have been. Yeah, I had a few male menopause days on YouTube. definitely had that problem. Trying to quit inhaling my cigarettes too. Yeah, Timmy's awesome, man. Oh God, if you've seen Timmy back in the days before he did puppets. When I talk to Timmy, I'm talking about Vlogger Puppet. Timmy 113, Cyber 9 Rounder. And if you want to know who Vlogger Puppet is, you just do a YouTube search for Cyber 9 Rounder or Timmy 113. Timmy 113 or Cyber 9 Rounder. And you'll see old old videos of him like back on Stickam and back in the day. And I wish he wouldn't have. He's got so many puppet videos that he's taken down. When kind of the old bottom of YouTube, kind of when it all just fell apart, just like this new bottom of YouTube is falling apart. He took them all down. And Timmy's moving on from this, away from here. He's Timmy 113. It's without any space. Timmy 113. Here, let me see if I can find some Timmy 113. All right, we'll find it for you. Let's go here. YouTube. I don't know how good my connection is today, but I'll be back. I'll be back here in just a second. So I go up here and type, search for Timmy 113, no spaces. And then just start digging through here. So there's a message for Timmy from Nebish Troll Me. Let's see. There's a Timmy 113 Cyber Pepper Wars. Here's an old one. There's Ralph talking to Timmy. This is Ralph. That's Ralph. Ralph's cool. Ralph died. Got Mume. Talked to Mume yesterday. There's one. There's CAG. Kool-Aid. CAG stands for Kool-Aid Girl. So you used to have this puppet of Kool-Aid Girl, CAG, VAG. Let's see. Oh, here he is. Here's one, I think. And this is his channel right here. He'll probably flag me for copyright. Oh, my speaker's ready. Let's pop it up here, though.
On the top. I like to be up here on the top. It feels good. Hola. Hola. Muy bien. Gracias.
He's not Spanish.
Hey, hey, Jay! I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Muy bien. Gracias. Yeah, no problemo. Okay. Hey, listen up. I do appreciate everything. You know, I try, you know, a lot of people say, hey, they only remember the first guy and the last guy rescued him. And I said, hey, I negotiated it to be.
That's Timmy.
But
let's see, that's Timmy. Here's Kool-Aid and Tasco. CAG did a video. El Timmy Tardo. 4 videos on El Timmy. Man, when he starts doing Tardo. Yeah, here we go. Sure. Come on. I have to wind it up. Uh-oh, music.
He was gonna be there, and then but she. All right. Okay. What? Shout out. Day 666. I do 6 day shout out. 6 day shout out.
So that's Timmy 113. And then if you go up here and you do CYBER 9 RO. Oh, it comes up. Cyber 9 Rounder 1. ROUNDER 1. Cyber 9 Rounder 1. Don't put the space in it. Take that space out of there. Do another search. Here we go. Cyber 9-1. Private wrap to tag. To CAG. So here's this is the puppet guy.
Good morning, all of you. It's 6 a.m. Yes, we're gonna be here until 1 month. No, I'm Cyber 9 Rounder, so who cares? Don't look at me.
Yesterday, the president of my fan club, as you all know, is CAG. She always likes to steal my show. So boring it is, but who gives?
So there if you do a search for, I don't know, you know, got music in it stuff, so I gotta watch out. But Cyber 9 Rounder 1. Probably a bunch of videos, and there's people making videos back to him. There's Ryder the Roofer making a video to him, and Network of Evil. There's Mume. These videos are all 9 years old, 8 or 9 years old. Timmy's been around for a long, long time. So anyway, I'll find my side chat. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem, Susie. Susie, you look through those and you'll find 9 years of, he's been around here for a long, you'll find 9 years of I've known Cyber. He's, you know, made funny stuff about me 8 years ago, 7, 6, 5, 4. He hasn't been doing anything lately because I'm not. And Bob Wells, he's doing Bob Wells stuff, the RTR, Rubber Tramp Roundup stuff now. He really did get into doing some Amanda and Rosie stuff there. Hosey and Camper Van Carl for a while. Should have his own show. He used to do shows on Stickam. That's where I first met him, was on Stickam, Kid Blood. I know just about when that was. 2010. 2010, I met him on Stickam. Hey, UFO, what's going on, man? I'm not doing anything special. That's for sure, UFO. I got nothing to smoke but leaves. Think about going fill me a bowl of leaves up. I'm about out of female leaves, too. I have to smoke male. Ugh. Looking for the day when I can go back to smoking some weed, UFO. Won't be long. It's another good reason to stay away from my family's house. There's weed over there. And I'm trying to stay away from weed. So it's not that I'm avoiding Raylan. It's that I'm avoiding the weed. A lot of weed smokers come by there. Friends of mine. They understand. Understand that I can't say no. Just say no. They understand that I just can't say no. When that big old blunt gets passed my way, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll take it. No, I shouldn't be taking a hit off of it right now. For a while. It's tough. It's tough, Robbie. Because I'm not much of a beer drinker, you know. I mean, that's my recreational thing. It's not like I can just say, okay, I'll just replace that with beer. No, can't do that. So I actually have to spend some time not smiling so much. Just breathing it. Yeah. And there's times when I'll go over there and I'll get Raylan. I'll go up the door. Raylan, want to go bike riding or want to go to the park? Come on, let's go. get in the truck. We go to the park. We go, you know, to Brahms, have some ice cream. We go to oversee my mom. We go to the mall. We go skating. We go do something, and I go right back and I drop her off. And you're not coming in, Grandpa? No, I got some things I got to do at home, Raylan. I'm headed back home. So. I just been a dope smoker for too many years. See, weed. Just because of weed. A vet. That's just crazy. Really? That 6-pack you drank was from December? Well, I'm glad that you stay away from it. I'm glad you stay away from it, Robbie, because it's not too good for you. Like I always say, I'm down to 3-2 beer. I go to the grocery store and get beer light because I don't know. You're glad it's gone. Well, that's all right. We had fun with it. I know some people said they enjoyed that hangout, so it was silly. We got kind of silly, but that's all right. It happens. Keep smoking these cigarettes. I want to go see if I can find a couple leaves. Just how, you know, I feel like. Anyway, I'll be right back. I hate to leave the broadcast, but I got a box I've been throwing leaves in for a long time. I'll put it that way, I guess. It was the booze. Well, you know, what the hell? Don't worry about it. I pounded down, you know, I pounded down. Oh, I like 9 beers that night, and I pounded them down pretty fast. So I was a little off key myself, for sure. On the 6th of July, they'll be deciding my fate. And I'm just going, all I'm asking for is like 24 months of, I'm asking him to consider like 2 years, 8 months of disability, which some of that I've already been compensated for. So I'm not asking for a lot. But once you fill out that paperwork, you cannot work for 2 years. So once you fill out the paperwork. And for a good part of that 2 years, 2 years, and well, for most of that particular 2 years, I mean, working for me would have been very difficult because of my physical condition and my age and my, oh, what do they call it? My vocational, my vocational record, like what I had been doing. I'd been doing construction work for 10 years before that. So they look at all that stuff. But then once it's over, then I can start trying to find some kind of work. In August is when probably I'll get some kind of decision on that. But once I'm out of that courtroom, then I can pretty much go start applying for, which I think I'm going to apply for one job. You guys would think I'm crazy if I told you what it was. You're like, what? You're like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So. And of course, that's another reason for don't smoke any weed, you know, because in Kansas, they make you pee in a jar. So. But if you're smoking this kind of weed, it don't show up in the jar. I still set that back inside my house, though, because paraphernalia is illegal. And I never know when the cops are watching my YouTube. They used to watch my YouTube all the time. I think they got tired of watching me. Took 3 months when I quit. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Into ibuprofen heavy when and probably sleep. I sleep a lot. Stay away from people. Grouchy. For about a month, I'll be grouchy. And then I'm pretty much okay, you know, as long as it's not right in front of me. It was pure evil, no shit. I got some people in my family. That you don't want them to quit. And they quit for 2 days and you're like, I'll go find you some and bring it over here. I just cannot put up with you. So that's one of the good things about pot is that people are just so much easier to get along with. That's like they just brush it off. Whatever it is, that's okay. Give me another hit and I'll just brush that off my shoulder and we'll go right on down the road laughing. That's not going to bother me. Now this is the second fly of this broadcast. Maybe I'll let him live. Want some cigarette, fly? Yeah, see? And I see it the other way. Where kids don't want to talk to mom. They're telling mom, look, you need to make some phone calls. You need to find you a blunt, mom, or you're going to just drive us crazy. So, I mean, what's so bad about it if it makes people easy to get along with? Shit, I can remember, and you know, people say it's dangerous. I can remember framing houses, which is dangerous fucking work. Seriously dangerous work. And we'd start the day out with smoking a joint before we picked up that nail gun and went to work. So as for impairment, it doesn't really impair your capabilities. Not too awful bad. and you smoke a tearing up the six. Absolutely. Yep. I hear you, Susie. Well, yeah, weed is better than, I mean, but both of them have a chemical compound on the outside of the leaves. So with marijuana, that could be CBN or THC. And with tobacco, of course, it's nicotine. It's on the outside of the, it's an oil on the outside of the leaves. So yeah, I don't think CBN or THC is going to cause hardening of the arteries, but we know that nicotine is a contributor to hardening of the arteries, which leads to heart attack and strokes. All right, 2 packs a day. Whew. Yeah, it'd be better to just go back on the weed for sure. There's no natural receptors in your body for nicotine either. It's just a toxin. It's toxic. Cannabinol, you have natural cannabinol receptors in your body. Your body actually knows what that shit is and has made special receptors, and it's waiting and looking for it. And the law is keeping it from being found. Yeah, CBDs. That's what I have here. CBD is the way a marijuana plant works is as that cannabinol, the cannabinoids go through the stem. They come from the root, come up through the stem, and they go into the leaf. That's pardon me. That's CBD. That's CBD. And then as it is, what do you say? Extruded out of the leaf. It becomes an oil on the outside of the leaves. That's THC. And then me and Carpo were kind of talking about this other day. Carpo says as it's exposed to oxygen over time, it turns to CBN, which is a sedative. THC is a stimulant. CBD does not have any psychological effect or no effect, except for it fills the receptors and kills pain. Then THC, when it comes out of the leaf, out to the outside of the leaf, that's THC, and that's a stimulant. And then as it's oxidized, or that's what Carpo says, it's oxidization. I say it's also light. It's exposed to oxygen and light. It becomes CBN, and CBN is a sedative that puts you to sleep. That's why some pot makes you get up and go. We're going to clean the house. And then other pot makes you fall asleep. Get the munchies, fall asleep. So, extruded, right. Yeah, Carpo and I was talking about that. Are you watching Carpo? He's making videos on Joshua Orr. now because, you know, he got his channel got struck for something. I don't know what it was. Carpo is an awesome guy. I mean, I can argue with Carpo, and we can just keep on arguing until we've kind of came to a point we don't feel like arguing anymore, and then he'll make another video. I'll go over there and argue with him. Watched him since 2010. So have I. Yep. Well, I don't know if I've been watching him since 2010. I've been watching Carpo since about 2012, I think. About 6. As long as I've had this Tobacco Row channel. This channel is where I met Carpo. So, he's an adult. He is. Yeah, that's something you don't find very often on YouTube. Is that he can actually engage in a conversation with you, and if he's wrong, he'll say, you know what, I might be wrong about that. And if you're wrong, then he's going to keep on, you know, he's going to keep on pointing out shit until you realize, wow, Carpo, you know, I might be wrong about that. So, I really like Carpo. I've been good friends with him for quite a while. I was talking to him in comments yesterday. He's a lot like Rosie. Exactly. Yeah. Carpo and Rosie are a lot. They got good philosophy. And Carpo, you know, Carpo likes to do a lot of philosophy. It's strange that you know him, Susie. I mean, usually the people that I meet, you know, they're the same group that we met. They don't know who Carpo is. No way they don't know who Carpo is. So they need some Carpo in their life, don't you think? Some of these fuckers need some Carpo in their life. They do. Do straighten them out. Yep, they do. I'm still waiting for Carpo to say something about this solar minimum, because you know, he's a carbon. He's into the global warming thing, and I'm not convinced the global warming thing because too many people would profit off of it that shouldn't be profiting. And I ask him, you know, I say, well, what about, you know, the solar minimum and the interstellar hotspot? And he's like, I don't know. I really just don't know that much about it. So we haven't got back to talking about that. Varied interest. Yeah. Yeah. I have no hesitation to click on his video because I know it's going to be, he's going to have some interesting subject for me to ponder my thoughts on. And, you know, if you're tuning in to Fisherman Dave or Elvis or any of these whack jobs, it's not varied interest and it's not deep subjects. You know, there's no thought involved. It's reaction. It's emotional reaction instead of actual intelligent thought. Yeah. Somebody who actually would say, Carpo would be like, you know, I don't know when I'm talking to him. But he was pretty set when he told me yesterday. He said no, CBN is from oxidization, from oxygen, not from sunlight. And I was happy to come back and say, well, you know, I read that in a book in 1984. 1984, so technology is probably a little smarter than, and you're probably right, Carpo. So I had no hesitation to come and tell him, I think you could be right there. I think you're probably right. I probably have bad information. It's a group think. It's team thought. There's that train. Yeah. It's like squirrel. There's a train. Oh man, I haven't seen him growing for about 2, 3, 4 years. I haven't seen him growing. I come and go, but man, I remember those plants he had out in his backyard, like probably about the same time as I was, probably about 3 years ago, before he got like deep into the subject of kratom. He's had lots of updates on the plants in his backyard. He's an outdoor guy, grower. Although we talked a little bit about LED lights and stuff. Are you watching Joshua Orr? He's doing fabulous. Yeah. I know that he's got, he gardens too. I mean, like a real garden. He was doing that just like a year ago or so, last summer, I think, maybe. Are you watching Joshua Orr? You don't know Joshua Orr? Let me look up Joshua Orr's. Right. So you say you don't know Joshua Orr. Is that what I'm getting? Somebody on the last hangout I did, Kratom guy came on here and hooked me up. Let me see. Get a browser here. No, he wouldn't be on that browser. He'd be on this browser. What do I want to do? Subscriptions, maybe? Gosh. Elvis. Oh, I got Elvis on here. See if I see a picture come up. This is my tobacco roll. If you wonder what the hell is on my tobacco roll, this is the kind of stuff that's on it. So I don't know if this is the best route to go. Here, I know how to find him. I'll just go to my notification mail right here. Joshua Orr.
Hello again, my friends. It's Carpos here. I wanted to make a quick video talking about cannabis. Before I do, I should make a disclaimer. This video is not intended to promote drug use. This is an educational video for the sake of education.
Turn me down a little bit, Carpo.
Do not try this at home.
This is JOSHUA space ORR. Joshua Orr.
Certain things, aren't for kids, let's just say. And I can see the fear of the cannabis, world now that it's legal in so many places. While it's legal in my state, it may not be legal in your state. And the laws vary so much that it's...
So this is June 24th, so this is 2 days ago. Play, Carpo.
Just absurd right now. I'm not going to make a very long video here because I have
Oh, my mouse. I got a terrible mouse. That's okay. I'll drop that down. My mouse just skips me around like crazy. Sub to both. There you go. You got some neighbors named Orr. I don't know if Orr's, I imagine Orr's probably his real name. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. So there'll be a video up from 2 days ago that he did 2 days ago about CBN. That's what kind of got me talking about CBN, I guess. Yeah, he's cool. So when I get tired of watching the bullshit and the bottom of YouTube, if that's what you want to call it, that's one of the places I go to get my brain recharged. Best ways to grow a garden. Joe Orr's dad used to live near me when I went to school with his sister. I wonder if that's relation. I don't know. It brings me back to nature. Exactly. It is, yeah. You need somebody like Carpo to clear your brain of all the crap that you find over here, around Elvis. Which I think it is. It's around Elvis. It's a thing that hovers around Elvis, Right. Recently, it is. Without Elvis, it's just, you could take out any piece. You could take out the Bergs, you could take out Kitty Cat, you could take out Jade, you could take out whoever, any of them, any of the people around Elvis, and it wouldn't make any difference. But if you take out Elvis out of the center, they wouldn't know what the fuck to do. They just would not know. They wouldn't know what to come on here and do. I think Dave's already having a hard time, I guess they tell Dave you can't talk about it anymore. It's like, fuck, what am I going to talk about? So let's talk about Bergs. Well, and you can't replace Elvis with Bergs. I mean, Bergs is pretty bad, but it's about as good as trying to replace THC with CBD. It's just not the same. So, I was crocked. That's not surprising. On some growing stuff. I wish I could talk about my growing stuff on here. I used to actually, this channel is Tobacco Row. I had, and on a bad hard drive now, I had a ton of tobacco garden videos where I was trying to grow tobacco. And I was growing tobacco in Kansas. So Larry Hall, is that Larry Hall, tobacco guy? That Larry Hall. You go ask Larry Hall who Jeff is. Jeffrey Rowe 1960, and he'll say, "Oh, I know him." Yeah, we did tobacco garden. We did tobacco. I don't even know that you need to retract that. Larry Hall does some cool stuff. He smokes turkeys. I can remember. I should be subbed to Larry Hall right now. Why not? I need to. I don't know if I'm hooked up on this channel with him or not. The Grows Garden. He used to grow tobacco. I'm sure that's who Larry Hall is. I just know it is. Let me check here. Check on Larry. I haven't checked on Larry in a long time. Good friend. We were good friends for a long time. And he stayed serious, and I went into the world of fucking bottom of YouTube shit, and so we just got split. I lost my channel. I lost my channel, and then I kind of lost track of him for a while, and I've stepped in and said hello a few times. Larry Hall Tobacco. Do that. Planning and growing your own organic tobacco. Why raise your own tobacco? 6 years ago. So let's see if we click on this. And there's Larry out there in his tobacco garden.
Oh, YouTubers, this is Larry up in Brainerd, Minnesota.
So get down here and look. 6 years ago? I'm not sure. I would say more like 8 or 9. I can't find his. Well, let's try again here. Larry Hall, we'll go back 7. I'll try 7 years. Tobacco is looking good.
This is Tobacco Field #1 update. This is all the Oriental right here.
Let's see.
Black Sea, Samson, Oriental.
I'm looking for oh, we grow the beard. 3 years ago, 1 year, 9 months, 1 month. I need to sub this guy, subscribe. It would take me probably a while to go. Well, I don't know. We're at 4 years. 4 years. He's got a ton of videos. Great gardening. There's he's smoking some jerky, talking about worms. Looks like he did a lot 4 years ago. Had a big year there. 5 years. I don't know if I should be wasting my time doing this, but yeah, what the hell. Larry Hall is one of the first friends that I had on YouTube. Him and Chicken George. For the gardening world, I was watching Larry Hall. And for the crazy part of YouTube, I was watching Chicken George. So I had good in both worlds. And Chicken George is great. If you want to watch people, you know, just ripping on each other and being crazy, nutty, drinking, acting, doing whatever, Chicken George. Without all the hate, you know, the channels don't, you know, nobody's striking each other's channel because 2011, 7 years ago, getting close here. So what I'm looking for is a comment that I made on his video, on one of his videos. Sydney and Addison, kids. 7 years. I need to get back far enough, 8 years, to where I had my old channel. And then I'll find where he's doing nothing but making tobacco. All right, 11 years ago. So we'll try this one at 8 years and see if we come up with a comment from me. Zero comments.
Flower.
I'm not gonna. Somewhere, I'm sure if I went, well, it went right back here. So maybe this one. We'll see. No comments. Let's see if we can go back. So I'm sure that if you go through some of these, you'll find my old channel. Picking and hanging the Virginia gold. I actually think I have some of his seeds.
Well, I just took a bunch of tobacco down and the dried stuff here. Gonna make room for a whole heck of a lot more. Just hung this up. Gun these lines, gotta hang all that up. I'll have a heck of a lot more up here in a little bit.
Huh. One more try. I'll give it one more try. Final picking and hanging. I wonder if my comments are disappeared because the channel's gone. I don't think they would, but
Okay, so I'm showing off a little bit. What the heck? Put in a lot of work. I just pulled this out of the tobacco barn, and gotta get a lot more in there before. Looks like we got about another week worth of good weather.
yeah, I don't know.
You know, you don't want to take a chance, but it sure came out. This is all color cured, 100% Virginia gold.
Yeah, I think I actually have some of his seeds. I also have some seeds from Thomas Bigfoot. And I sent Thomas Bigfoot seeds. Okay, I'm back here. I think. Oh, no, I'm screwing up my stuff. Okay, I should camera up. Cam me up. So I kind of lost the sidebar there for a minute. Is tobacco hard to grow? Yes. The answer to the question, is tobacco hard to grow? Yes. Yes, it's hard to grow. Once you get it growing, it's pretty easy to keep it alive. But man, it is so small. You put if you fill up a spoonful of tobacco seeds, you'd have 10,000 seeds, probably. Maybe not that. Maybe 5,000 seeds in a spoonful. Very small plants when they come up. Hard to keep alive. Hard to keep going. But I have some tobacco videos on here. Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna stop and wait. That's all right. I'm not going anywhere, CJ, for a little while here. Probably have a couple cups of coffee. Might even take because I keep leaning on my damn arm. A picture of him on his Sportster? Yeah, yeah. Larry's cool dude, isn't he? He's got a beard now, man. I see. Looks like he's made a video fairly recently. I'm gonna have to go over there and say hello and say, man, look at that beard. I got one too. Plus his other show. I don't know about his other show. I don't know if he has another channel. Been watching him for at least 6 years now. Isn't that weird how, you know, we're sitting here talking and we know, like, Susie knows it's Josh and you know Larry and I know both these guys but where did we meet? Where did I meet you at? Oh my God. So hey now. Hi darling. Sitting on the porch. Smoking leaves, Cameo. Smoking leaves. But I've been smoking leaves long enough that I'm over the grouchy part. So I'm not grouchy anymore. It's kind of grouchy there for a little bit. How you doing? Cheers. Robbie said, throw me a link. And I throwed Robbie a link, but he didn't hop on. John Daniel. Check that one out. Sure, I don't know who John Daniel is. I watched a little bit of John, what's his name? John Tillerman. Did a hangout yesterday. I found him through John McDonough. Buck Bailey, John McDonough. I don't know what his channel is right now. He's been in my sidebar a few times. All right, who am I looking for? I'm looking for John Daniel. I'm not sure if I can find it easily. But it sounds, you know, if we're talking the same kind of neighborhood as Josh and Larry, then I probably should be subbed to it. In which case I'd say, hey, thanks for the word up, John. I spelled that right. All right, so got a John Daniel in a suit. 6 people subscribed. That's probably not him. Here's one person, John Daniel, one person. Looking through videos. John Daniel, one video. Searches related to John Daniel. John Daniel. John Daniel, an immigrant entrepreneur vlog intro. Wrestling. John Cena and Nikki Bella. With a lot of wrestling. No, I don't know. That one's kind of tough. John Daniel, one video. No, 0 subs. A lot of John Daniels out there. There might be a few Larry Halls too. I don't know. But I just come up with a lot of wrestling. A lot of John Daniels. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. I gotta drop that. Oh, I totally shut down my browser. Shoot. Ah. What's this page? Yeah, darn it. I shut down my browser. Oh, well, so much for sharing screens. I know how to share. I know how to get. Will you give me a link to, Camille? Big hugs. So let's see if I do a go to channel. There we go. Ah, there. Okay. Now I got a browser. No, I shut it off again. Damn, I hit the X again. Oh, stupid me. Let me do this again here. I got to get a browser open just in case I want to go find something. Go to channel. That should open a browser. Go to the YouTube page. And minus. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Do I have Google Plus? Let me look. I don't use it very much, but I think, pretty sure, here, we'll just go look. Oh, was I on share screen? I don't know when I'm on share screen, when I'm not. Go. Okay, so you go over here, and then I go to my channel, and then right over here in the right-hand corner of my channel is this little G plus. So you push on that G plus, and that sends you into my Google Plus account, which, as you can see, I have a few things on it. I don't know what they are. Waiting on my water heater. Some old Hangouts, maybe. Recent ones. Yeah, it looks like he's posting them up here. Yeah, all my stuff is falling on there. See, I got Google Plus, but I don't use it very much. It used to be the only place I could start Hangouts from, so I did used to use it a lot, but I haven't used it lately. Hello, Mr. Grinch. What are you gonna send me? You gonna send me something on? Oh, send it to my Google Plus. Yeah. I think I can. Let me see. I got turn my camera back on. Not much happening, Mr. Grinch. First mosquito. Yeah, so just thinking. I've seen this before. Go out there and look around, see who people are. There we go. Boy, the sun has come out. It's still cool, but the sun has come out. It's a real Grinch. He's the real one, Mr. Grinch. It's funny. My cat loves Hangouts. Something about me talking to the computer. He's like, I want to just hang out with you and watch you talk to the computer. He's laying down on the ground here. There's Mr. Jenkins. Say hello, Mr. Jenkins. All right, okay. Is it hot in Texas, man? We had rainstorms that stretched from Nebraska to Oklahoma, but we didn't quite get down there in Texas. We get a lot of rain out of the panhandle. I guess you probably know that. So comes out of the panhandle, roams up through Oklahoma, gets going, and then runs over us. It's usually raining by then. Let me see. Let me check. I had to. As you can see, I have a roundabout, weird way of getting to my Google Plus, but it works. Gosh, I haven't used it in so long. I don't know how to use Google Plus. The Google Plus notifications on. No, I don't want those. The way that I used to do it was just post it right on, including Google Plus, people about, maybe my about page. Maybe the 3 lines on the left. Maybe, I don't know how to use it. CJ, I don't know how to use this. How about notifications? Blue Waffles is following me. Notifications. I don't know how to use it. Just don't know how to use it. Preview, send, it's a preview. Silly. I always thought Google Plus was kind of silly. I used it for a while with Cameo and Shay and Shayna. Not Shay, Shayna. Maybe communities. No. People. Boy, there's a whole bunch of people I could find on here that I should be following, I guess. I need to get on here and update my stuff. Discovery. Sorry I can't see the sidebar right now because I'm looking for stuff. I don't know. I can't find it. I don't know how to use Google Plus. And it looks like there's a whole lot of people I should be following. Go to the green room and accept this invite. Okay. Glamorous hag chat. What? Is Glamour on? Let me check out what this says. It always seems here. I always assume that even if it doesn't rain, it gets humid here in Wichita too. The last couple of days have been really weird as for like considering turning on my space heater. Okay, let me go. I'm going to be missing the side chat here for a second while I go here and find my Google Mail. Google Gmail. Oh, come on. Silly thing. Gmail. Oh, my gosh. See, I don't know. From the last hangout? All right, now I see this Glamour Hag chat. What is that? With Robbie, Jeff T, and some others. That was last week because Andrea's in there. I don't know. I don't know how to accept an invite. Social, maybe? Emotions. Mail, important shared inbox categories, more. Cameo, you know that I'm not a very good Google Plus operator. I don't know. I can't find it. I can't find it. I couldn't find it. I could see the sidebar again. Send it on Hangouts. Yeah, but I can't figure out how to get over there and use that, CJ, because I just never really use them. I'm sure it's probably so. I should be doing something really simple, and I look stupid here, but you just trying to get me to laugh, or are you just trying to get? Oh, you're trying to get Robbie to laugh. Yeah, I like to get Robbie to laugh too. So. Google Hangout. You know, like Google Messenger. Let me see. Google Messenger usually, I thought it rang my bell whenever I get, when somebody tries to message me, it rings the bell and comes up as a message. Maybe it's because I need to follow him. Yeah, that's not. It's a mystery. I don't know how to get it to work, CJ. I tried calling you from it. I don't know how to get a phone call to work. I don't know. And usually they ding. Accept his invite. That's where I need to get a follow. Yeah, I need to follow. I don't know where to do it, Cameo. Click here to enable desktop notifications for Gmail. I don't like notifications. So go to my Google Plus and look at my notifications. And the only thing I see is that Blue Waffles is following me. I don't know where any notifications are. Go home. I see videos I've commented on or watched or liked or something. I see Glamorous Hag Chat. Yeah, let me do this. How do I? I just don't know how to work this little thing. What if I click my picture? Maybe it'll be. No, it's just got a bunch of. Maybe. Don't see him over there. Press pirate. I searched for press pirate. I can't find it. I wonder if I spelled that right. I don't know. D-O-E-S-S-D pirate. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't know how to work it. Next to the bell, Jeff. The bell on top, right hand side of this freaking page. I wasn't watching, so I am listening to you now. I hit the bell. I did it. I hit the bell on my well, this is my composed page. I go to the inbox page, either one. The bell's there, and the only thing in the bell is Blue Waffles followed you on Google Plus. That's the only thing I got. And then next to the bell, let's see. You know, I've got the 9 Google items. And then, of course, I have my picture. And it just shows me my account. It shows me like my own accounts, people that I like, family stuff. I could go to Google Plus on the Big 9 or whatever it is, whatever they call that. That sends me back to my Google Plus page. Check notifications. Blue Waffles followed you on Google Plus. I don't know. I can't find it. Again, scroll down. You can add all your contacts. I know I need to learn to use it because we're going to lose our messages. Messages and friends. I had something like that up a second ago. I'm not exactly sure where I found it. See, I don't have anything there that says messages and friends. I'll go to home. But somewhere here, like communities, maybe. No. People. All right, when I go to people, I can follow all kinds of people. Let me see if it's on here. Are these alphabetical? No. People it wants me to follow. Casey Nunez, Tara, TR, Colorado. Awesome. 2 something. ZPD, Survival Robert, Andrea, Alan Anderson, Sandra, Irene RVs, Glam Slam, Happy Meal, Steve lives here, Hey Marion, Angel, Old House, Chiller Star 63, and another Tara, Mume, my mom, Outdoor Carry, and P.S. DeVito. And I don't see anything to get any dang messages, but I sure need to learn how to use them. You know, I know how to use them in the green room. I don't know why I can't just press pirate in the green room and send a message to him. I'm not sure why that is. I'd have to think about that. I'd have to think about it. I'm sorry, I'm not watching the sidebar. Down here at the very bottom. Okay, I bet you. Hangout contacts. Hangout. See, I don't have my glasses on. Conversations and phone calls. Got a phone call from Dirk from a home phone number. Wow, that's weird. And a phone call from Patriot Research Gal, whoever that is. Okay, then I have Hangouts. The only Hangout I see is your Hangout from last week, and the rest of them are all empty Hangouts, I think. So I know that somehow, like, we could start a new one. Okay, let's go to people. People at the bottom, Hangout. So I went to the Hangout contacts, and I see Cameo Collections. Something. Add to contacts. You're in a, it seems I already know. It sent me to a conversation that we were in. Today. There's a connection, I mean a link for something. Come in the room. Blinky wants to, I'm not sure what this is. Looks like it was a Hangout. All right, I can't see the sidebar, so I have to drop this so I can see what. Add me. Invite. All right. Look. All right. And have to go here. And we'll pull up this. Okay. No, I think, wait a minute. Nope, I don't think we're there yet. Yes, we are. Sharing. All right. Okay. Here's this, and then here's the chat. He sent me an invite. The thing is, I can't figure out. The only thing I see, maybe now I got a green thing that came up here. Empty Hangout. Tobacco Row. No. I have a little face that I push here, and I see Cameo right here. Oh, come on. Can't get a hold of her. I can't get a grab on it. Click up here. No, I just dropped that. Okay, let's find a side. Just don't know how to do it. And then they drink more coffee. There is the chat. The chat's on the right-hand side, right here. That's right. I see that. I was in a call with Cameo. June 2nd. That's what it says. That one is still, the conversation's still going on. But I don't know where the invite is. Here, I'll show you. I push this bell. You see, I have the Google Apps, and then I have the bell, and I have my picture. So if I push the bell, it just says Blue Waffles. It doesn't say Cameo. If I push my picture, I go to my account. I don't know. Maybe I need to adjust some of these privacy settings. That's possible. Let me find my sidebar. Not your mail. Go to your channel. Okay, I can do that. So if I go to my here's my channel. Then over here. Tried to look in here. Okay, there's my channel. Not your email. Go to your channel. Okay, so we'll push the notification. See, I have again the apps, notifications, and a picture of me. So it says zero Google notifications, but I'll look, and again, it says Blue Waffles. Okay. If I go over to this side over here, I have communities. I have profile. I have people. And of course, here's all the people that it's suggesting that I follow. And then I have another notifications, which the only thing in my notifications is Blue Waffles. And back to find my, go to your channel. That's what I just did. I don't know how to work it, Cameo. But you can see it. It's right behind the chat bar. Don't get mad at me, please. I'm trying. I tried. Hi, Margaret. Everything's going pretty good, Margaret. We're on Trent's second pair of teeth from Klein, and we're going to have to put a liner in them. Should be doing that any day now. He's moved off the powder and he's on to the denture grip. Whatever it is. If you're still watching, thanks for coming by, Margaret. Good to see you. Margaret's cool. She's from another YouTube world that I find myself involved in. All right, Cameo. I gave it a good look. I'm going to have to go watch some instructional videos. I'm going to have to watch some instructional videos on how to use Google Plus again. What have I done now? contacts. Add you. Pardon me. Oh gosh, I think I missed Margaret when I was out there looking for that. That's too bad because I really need to stop in and talk to her to catch her up on things. I keep thinking I'm going to make a video, and I never get it done. And it's like, well, you know, I need to do this and that, and I'll get back to talking to Margaret when I get this video done that I should get done. I always feel bad because I know I should be getting it done, and I'm not getting it done. It's not my video, it's my son's, it's Trent's video that needs, so that's why it's not just easy for me to do, because it's his video. I'm just kind of the middle guy, middleman. Now you guys are making me jealous. You guys are sending messages in Google Plus. And I'm also, doing the Hangout at the same time. Okay, Jeff, one step at a time. You want to end this Hangout? I don't know. Once I get out of this Hangout, then I might hop and put the computer back on the desk and turn the air conditioner on. Then I might just hop in there and pop and be able to do things that I can't do when I'm already in a message. But I know I've sent messages to Raylan, and I sent a message. No, I was going to say to Andrea, but that was Facebook. I think I sent messages to Raylan here. I've invited her. All right, go to Google Plus, then scroll down to the Hangout green room. I'll try it. I'll try anything. On the left side of their name, click on Start Chat. Where am I? Go to the scroll down to the Hangout green room from there. So if I go to my I know how to get in the green room for Cameo's last Hangout. All right, go to my Google Plus home page. Roll all the way to the bottom. The last thing on the bottom is forever down there. Is way down there. Stuff on Shikama. This is forever ago. Scroll down. What's this pencil thing? I don't know. We'll push it, see what it does. What's new with you? No, that's a post thing. What's it got 3 dots for? Comments. Cancel. Okay, keep scrolling down. I'm seeing comments that I've left on videos 10 years ago. Not 10. 5. What's that? See, if I get out of this Hangout, I'll figure out how this works in a GIF. But oh God, to scroll down to the bottom of my homepage on Google Plus is like, you're looking at 7 years of stuff. And it's got where I've made comments and likes. It's likes and videos, uploads, deleted videos. It's chaos. Oh, man. Plus. There's Cameo. Cameo's page. I'm going to try and do something here. I am friends with Cameo. There used to be a way. Maybe like go to this about page. CC Rants, Cameo. Do a hangout with Cameo. Message Cameo. And say hi. Hi. I think I said hi. Again. Hi. I know how to send a message to Cameo. I know how to find her. I know how to do video call, phone call, all this stuff on Cameos. I just don't. I just don't know how to use whatever I'm supposed to be using. Smack me in the forehead. Under my invites. The problem is that I don't know. Take care, Susie. Sorry, I'm missing my sidebar over here because I'm over here digging around in Google Plus to try and figure out how it works. Used to be a way to get back home. I know. Look at invites. Green room invite. I don't know what this green room is. I know what the green room for a hangout is. Like this hangout right here. I mean, like I could add you right into the green room on this hangout. I could send you a link. You'd be right in the green room on this hangout. I know how to do that. But I don't have a button that's, I mean, and I know how to call, like right there, I pulled up Cameo. I got to get you in my circles first. That means I got to go figure out where in the world I invite somebody for, let me look on your on your YouTube and see if you got a Google Plus page. Because I can invite you from there if I can get to your Google. And a lot of people, you get to their Google by going to their YouTube page, and it's in the right-hand corner. That's how you get to mine. So let me see if I can go. See, from your YouTube page, I don't have a Google. Maybe on your About page. Maybe you have your Google Plus on your. No activity. Nothing. There's no connections from your YouTube to your Google Plus. Therefore, I don't know how to get to your Google Plus. And the first, if I can get to your Google Plus page, I can follow you. Because once I get to your Google Plus page, I just push follow. That's easy. Uh-oh, what did I just minus? Just minus something. There I am. Okay. Right, get him in your Google Plus. I don't know how to get to there. I can tell you how to get to my Google Plus. You go to my YouTube page, my home page on my YouTube, and in the right-hand corner, there's a little thing that says Google Plus. You just push that, and anybody can go to my Google Plus page, snap, just like that, and follow me. And I'll get a notification that they're following me, just like I got one from Waffles, Blue Waffles. And then I can click on that, and I can go to Blue Waffles page, and I can follow him. And that's how I've always done it, because, you know, I'm kind of old-fashioned. I don't know all the new stuff, but when we was doing it before, all of us that had a YouTube, we all had a YouTube channel page, our homepage, YouTube homepage. And if we accepted the agreement with YouTube to attach to our Google Plus account, then it would put on our homepage, YouTube homepage, it would put a little Google thing in the right-hand corner. And anybody could click that. You could go to any YouTuber, you'd find that Google Plus connection, push that, boom. You go right to their good things, just push follow. And it was that easy. But now I'm just a little lost. The life expectancy is your student that is not good. I sent one to Jefferson T. Rowe. Well, I don't know. I have been over to my Jefferson T. Rowe account. Actually, I think I just turned it off accidentally. This is Tobacco Row. This is my Tobacco Row. If you send it to my Jefferson T. Rowe, I never do anything. Who knows what's in there? Oh, okay, I could pull it back. I know, I think I know where it is. I think I know where it went, pirate. It went to my Jefferson T. Rowe. And I'm not on my Jefferson T. Rowe. I'm on my Tobacco Row channel. I'm looking from the same channel that I do in this Hangout. And it probably can, Cameo. I probably can on my Jefferson T. Rowe channel. You don't have a Tobacco Row on G+, Jeff? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. If you go to my YouTube main page, if you go to my YouTube channel page, Tobacco Row, this that I'm broadcasting on right now, you go to the channel page. You know, you click on my name, it will send you to the channel page. On the right-hand corner of the photo, the picture that's on the background picture, it has a little red square that says G+. G+. And when you push that G+, that sends you to my Google Plus. So anybody can go to my YouTube main page, push that G+, and it will send them directly to my Google+. I don't even think I have my, I think I accidentally hit the minus sign and turned Jeff T. Rowe channel off. It's not even, that browser is not even up and running. I have to fire the browser back up and go over there and look. Oh, phones. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably go find Jeff T. Rowe faster than you can find the phone. Let me see. I think I dropped that browser. That's in my Torch browser. Well, this is exciting. No, I didn't drop it. So if I go to this channel, I don't know that. If I go to my channel, I don't know if it's going to have. And it does not have a Google Plus connection. It does not have. So how you found me here, I don't know. But I'll take a look and see what I can find here. I have a notification from okay, from First Nate. Don't forget this one. There's a lot of who did a Friday the 13th video? Am I supposed to play that? Okay, let me get back my side chat. Yeah, that's you. See, I didn't know you was on. I didn't know you was on. I didn't know you was on another channel. So yeah, my stuff works. I don't have any. I can send messages and stuff. I can probably go here. I can follow this. See, now I'm following you. Probably in these dots down here. No, and about. You know, if I mess around with it enough, I could send. I'm sure I could send. Yeah, I'll just push that button right there. Hangout. Yeah, right here. Right here. Stupid thing. Come on. It's poking. Come on. There we go. And I could say hello in a green room. And I see a thumbs up. I can do a thumbs up. Wherever the dang thumbs up is. No, I don't do thumbs up. I do tip my hat to you, sir. You do a thumbs up, I tip my hat. And that probably rings your little bell. Now, why yours did not ring my bell? Huh, that's interesting. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have shut that down. I maybe should have played the video. It was a Friday the 13th video. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Go back to my bell. No, go to, see if I can get old notification. No. Let's see. I'm not the best at Google, but I figured it out here. I figured it out. Go to where do I do this? So I didn't play the video. Spent all the time finding it. Well, I'll probably go try this. Here we go. Okay. It's on my Google, my Gmail page. Well, I don't know if that's what it's at. Yeah, we'll play that. I mean, this is just George. You could have just played this. Just throw it in a sidebar. I'll throw it in a sidebar. I mean, Chicken George he don't care if I play his stuff. I've been playing Chicken George's stuff for years. He plays mine. See what he's up to here. He actually bought some of my art. Just a second here. Zip flipping. We have Jeff. I can find it and I'll play it. No, yeah, no problem. Always. And playing Chicken George is no problem. We work together. I gotta figure out. I'm kind of lost in things here.
eBay was that they fucked up because they removed competitive bidding. Like you can't see who you're bidding against. Big mistake, especially for obsessive collectors, especially for rich ladies who like to chump each other out of who's going to pay the most. And also, they forced everyone onto PayPal and got rid of all the checks. They tried to do all that, which they conveniently have slowly brought back. But that was another big fucking mistake.
Chicken George is, besides Kid Blood 1, he's the person that I've made videos with the longest on YouTube.
So here's the set. And more chicken heads. This is a gift that keeps giving. The other team is coming up.
I sold 2 things on one Friday 13th. I sold 2 items. I actually got 13 items up there and sold a couple of them. One of them was George buying it for sympathy. It was all sympathy.
I'd rather do Archie shit than do labor stuff. I can't start this for years. We get in labor mode. I don't want to do Archie crap. So I gotta get this crap done on the building. Go with it, guys. There's a ton of shit to do. It's like got 2 inches of camera guy. I do know that. Just
Drinking beers with Chicken George. You know, I'm in his.
I get my dad up.
I show up in quite a few places in his art. He's done some good ones. I have stuff on this channel. On my channels, in my pictures that I use that he painted, and I use them, you know, for background pictures or profile pictures, clown. He's painted a couple of my clowns, and Scruffy Jones has also painted my clown a couple times too. I like Scruffy. As you know, Chicken George, you know Scruffy, and probably know Ruby Lone Star. Haven't seen Ruby for years. Missing Ruby. It's actually going to warm up today, I can tell. Sorry, Susie, I was I was digging around and missed something. I thought I seen Susie say something. I guess not. I don't know. I knew you would find it, Jeff. Not dumb. Yeah, not dumb. I just was looking on the wrong channel. Oh, I'm back. Sorry, battery died. That's okay. I was looking up higher for you. I was like, where's Susie said something? Where is it up there? It wasn't. Oh, I'm going to get a shot of sunshine. Darn it, we got no clouds. I don't know how much longer this hangout's going to last. The sun starts hitting me. It's got a slight cool breeze. So, I'll drop this shirt. I'll send you a video on that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was, I got Chicken George one. I have to go over and find it again to see if there's anything else. Well, Susie, the only thing you missed was a whole lot of confusion. Pirates sent a message to my Jeff T. Rowe account and said, there's a message, go get it, go get it. And I kept looking all over my Tobacco Row account, and I didn't know. I don't know. Oh, I cooked a hamburger before I came in here. 3:50, 4 o'clock here. Yeah, it was crazy, Susie. Both Pirate and Cameo were saying, just push this, just push that. And I'm saying, I'm pushing everything. I don't see anything. I'm pushing this. Here, I'll share screen. I'm pushing. Then he says, I sent it to Jeff T. Rowe. And I said, no, this is not Jeff T. Rowe. It's Tobacco Row. And I just went over and I pushed about 2 buttons and boom, there it is. You know, no problem. If I knew what I guess I shouldn't have more than one channel. But if I showed you the people that I sub on this channel, and then I showed you the people that I sub on Tobacco Row, you'd say, oh, I understand why you have 2 different channels. It's kind of like, this channel for me is like watching the evening news, okay? Jeff T. Rowe channel over there, it's like watching Dean Martin or watching Laugh-In or watching W.C. Fields, you know, and 2 totally different purposes. You know why? Yeah, I'm sure you get it. There's a lot of difference between watching Dean Martin and watching the evening news. So this is kind of my evening news channel. One reason I'm doing Hangouts here is because I can't do Hangouts on Jeff T. Rowe till July 22nd, I think. Yeah, see? Okay, I'll try not to laugh. Yeah. It's really tough, man. They used to make it easy. Like they just automatically put your Google Plus on your YouTube main page. Now, I guess you got to stick it up there yourself, which I guess I should do on my other channel. You can't do live stream. Same, because you can't do live stream. Huh. Oh, you got on a live stream with Rosie and it bothered you? It don't matter how smart she is, she's friendly, so she don't, huh. I don't know. I stream TV. I haven't used that one. Sambo, you cracked a beer. You're tempting me, dude. You're tempting me. I might have to move this in the air conditioner and have one of those. So I haven't had any beers. Well, I ain't had any beers since me and Robbie went crazy on cameos. That was the last time I had beers. So it's been a couple weeks, probably. Something like that. I'm due for a beer. Question about a beer is, do I want to wake up tomorrow or do I want to sleep all day tomorrow? You know? Because I just hate hangovers. I hate them so bad. I sleep through them. That's how bad. Oh, man, you never need to be embarrassed about anything on here. That's for sure. I mean, I remember when I started trying to do these hangouts with the chat bar, and nobody really knew how to do it. Only a few people did. And Cameo watched me beat my head against the wall for a week or so before I finally got this stupid chat bar to work. And all I had to do was push one little check mark. Google style Hangouts. And I'd already been doing Hangouts, Google style Hangouts. I just didn't have the sidebar. Get something to eat, have some beers, move back inside. As you can see, the sun is attacking me. It was really not, yeah, we're COVID-3. I got a bee flying around my camera. He's trying to figure out how to get in the camera. I have pet bees, I guess. I have a concrete block house. It has all these holes in the side where this termite guy poked holes in the side. And there's bees living in there. So it's kind of cool. Pet bees. They're all friendly. I'm losing the side chat because the sun is shining on it. Drink a beer for breakfast. That straightens it up. I do that at the lake, man. A beer and a hot dog. Hair of the dog. How about beer and hot dog? At the lake. You drink till 12 o'clock. You get up at 8 o'clock and open a beer. And you're good. You can just start drinking beer again. If you do that too many times, though, then it becomes bad news. It becomes habit. So that's where I sleep it off the next day and stay away from it for a week or two. It's really cool watching these little bees fly in the holes. Interesting. I mean, it's not that I haven't seen it before. It took him a while to figure out which hole to fly into. Bees used to live on my clothesline pole. Man, you go over there to put the clothes on the clothesline, get attacked. I had to get rid of them. I think I sprayed water down in there and stuff, and I didn't kill them, but I pestered them out of there. Banged on the pole and ran. Shot water at them. They found a new home over here. I'd get pissed at them and just do crazy things. I have a hard time killing bugs. I don't know why. Beer floating in the inner tube. Yeah. Yeah. Or getting dragged behind the boat. After I've had, I mean, I could get up in the morning with a hangover, drink 1 beer, maybe drink 2 beers, and hop on a pair of skis, and you can drag me behind the boat. I'll be ready to get dragged behind the boat. Get back in a boat, pound down another beer, hop back on the skis, pull me again. It's going to be funny if that bee bites my ass. Smoke them out and plug the hole. I think I was banging on the pole, spraying water on it, and then wrapped a piece of tape around the hole. I did that with wasp on my yard light too. Beat on it, sprayed water in it, and then wrapped a piece of tape around the hole so they couldn't get back in. Anybody else in my family, just get the bug spray. So I give them a chance to run. I can't see. I'm losing my sight. Loving water sports. I love water sports. Of course, I said that before. I like all of them sports that don't involve more than one person. Swimming, diving, skiing, bicycle riding, even tennis. That's only 2 people. Hunting, hiking, walking, jogging. I have a problem when I get to team sports. I have a problem. We know that, Jeff. We know you have a problem with being on a team. It's always been that way. Badminton. I love badminton. I've been playing tennis with Raylan. Underhanded. I haven't got my overhand. I can't. My overhand serve, whacking the ball overhand. Haven't really got that back. I haven't got throwing a ball. Like if I get a baseball and I try and throw it at that tree over there, for one thing, it's not going to go very fast, and it's not going to hit the tree. And if I try and take a baseball and throw it across the street, it just doesn't go across the street anymore. It goes out there and plump, lands on the ground in front of me. It's like, man, I used to be able to throw a baseball all the way over that barn, over there, that building over there. Ping pong. I think I can play ping pong probably because it's a lot of underhanded sidearm. I haven't played ping pong in a long time. I like playing ping pong. I mean, if everybody says, hey, let's get the football out and go out here and break up into a couple teams and play football, I play football. I know how to play football. If somebody says, let's play basketball, I'll play for, about well, I can't really shoot the damn basketball anymore, but if I could, I'd run up and down the basketball court about 5 or 10 times and say, man, this is just too much running back and forth. Play some 21 basketball, shoot some goals. But I'd rather go skiing. So, I've never been snow skiing. I know I'd like it because I water ski, I ice skate, I roller skate, so I don't see any reason why I wouldn't feel comfortable. I can skateboard fairly well. You know, I can kind of skate up something and turn it around and come back down and push it around. And oh man, I wish, see the sun's moving in on me. Hit by a tractor, picking up rocks. The cornfield, got to get the damn rocks out of there, that's for sure. Listen, man, that's a bummer. Ow, dropped a bucket full of stone on you. Shit. Big rocks, probably. Not like gravel. Talking about rocks that we pick up out of the field. Shit. Shit just happens, doesn't it, like that? You're like, fuck, what the fuck just happened? And I got that big rock dropped on me. I was cussing, man. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, fuck, fuck, fuck. And then started banging my hard hat into a post. And I quit, I quit, I quit. Can't believe it, man. I just dropped a big rock on my fuck. Jesus Christ. Fucking driver fell asleep. Jesus, how do you fall asleep? How do you fall asleep driving a tractor? That's crazy. Didn't get enough sleep last night. Usually, you know, you get out there, drive a tractor in the morning. It's not something you do. They might do some in the evening. But ends your football career. That's what having a big rock fall on my shoulder. There's no more house framing for me. Maybe. I mean, but by the time I'm back to good enough shape to be able to frame a house, I'll be too damn old to frame a house. Maybe, unless I get some friends to let me go out there and frame for them. Dude, I cut, man. But with football, football ain't framed like framing. You know, there's not no little. They can't put you on the easy job. Man, 80-year-old guy. My dad was like that. He just wouldn't fucking quit working until he's like 80 years old, and they canceled his insurance. That's when he said, okay, I guess I can't work. I'm not going to work without insurance. So he's about 80. Damn, CJ. That sucks, man. My granddaughters. boyfriend was playing football last year, and that son bitch didn't go out for football this year. He should have. He doesn't like. I don't like the coach. So what? But Tiana, that's my granddaughter. She's on her second year of cheerleading. She's probably in cheerleader camp right now, which is expensive as hell. But she's a pretty good cheerleader. Yeah, that's. I'm glad I got injured when I was old, because I really loved having those capabilities when I was young. So now, not as important, but I mean, kind of. We're starting to build houses around here. And where do you find somebody that knows how to build a house? They're all gone after the 2008 housing crisis shit. They all disappeared. And then if a house got built, it got built by illegal Mexicans and nobody knows how. So it's like, oh, hell, even though I'm 58, somebody out there might say, hey, man, I got all these tools, but I don't know how to put the damn house together. So that's one thing I actually do know how to do, is put the damn house together. So if they run into some problem, I can say, oh, well, here's how you figure that out, and here's how you do it. Or if they're doing something stupid, I can say, hey, look, there's a better way. Problem is, I can't do fucking ladder time either. I'm pretty good at reducing ladder time. Reduced ladder time. That's spend as little time going up and down the ladder as you possibly can. But 8 hours of ladder time, I'm had. I'll be had before 8 hours. Won't be able to get around the next day. Yeah, my dad owned a small architecture firm. Carmichael Associates, PA. Architects, Wichita, Kansas. He did things like churches and schools and doctors' offices and hotels and just small stuff. Oh, man. Well, at least you got to watch your schoolmate win 4 Super Bowls. Awesome, I mean, I can see how that sucks. That's at the same time it's awesome, it sucks. But yeah. Well, you got to hope that Dad made this country and I made a little bit. Kids are making a little bit. Hope. I think my daughter gave up on making this country and went. Then I don't know. I guess you could say a waitress kind of makes this country, but she gave up on that semi-professional world. She said, "Screw this! I'm going back to waitressing. She makes more money." And so, but I know there's a lot of people living in houses I built. There's a lot of chemicals out there I helped make, tractors that I helped make, and all kinds of weird shit. I was never an architect. My dad was an architect. And most of my years, I worked for Foster Design. And Foster Design, they draw anything. They'll draw maps. They'll draw factory layouts. They'll do architecture. They'll design farm equipment. They'll design motorcycles, whatever. All those maps that you see on Google Earth where they have the little streets, and they have the name of the streets, those are all all the ones in Kansas were drawn by Foster Design Company, and that's who I were. I wasn't on the mapping project, but that's who drawed all those streets on Google Maps in Kansas. Foster Design. I worked for them. They would send me out to do all kinds of weird shit. My dad could only do architecture. He wasn't really good at it. If you told him to design a tractor, he'd just, no way. But me, I'd be like, well, you know, do I have anything to start from? Can you give me some parts and pieces? And bam, I'd start putting it together. I was Heston, we had a big ass, like a 25-foot wide lawnmower, hay mower, and sitting out in the parking lot. And we had some of the drawings, we didn't have all the drawings. So some of the drawings, I'd copy their drawings, and some of the drawings I'd go out in the parking lot and reverse engineer and take measurements off their parts and shit and go draw the part up and send it to the shop, and they put it together. That was my job. It was nice. There was no hobnobbing. There was no trying to impress anybody. There was no sales. It was just me and the lawnmower. and they were happy to have me because they couldn't do that shit as quickly. They couldn't work AutoCAD. They couldn't use the computer. And they weren't as, some of them might be as good, but not better at doing things like flat patterns and fits and fitting two parts together, running fit, interference fit, welding symbols. I know all my welding symbols. And of course, an engineer would give you the weld, and he'd say, you know, I need it from about here to here, and I need 15 of them from here to here. And then you divide it out, draw them on there, put the symbols on. Symbols got to be on the right side, arrow side, other side, top, bottom. I had engineers that told me, I want a weld that looks like this. They didn't know how to make the symbol for it. You know, like it's a half butt and half bevel, 45-degree bevel halfway through. The rest of it's a butt, and they didn't know how to. They didn't know how to make the symbol for that, but they knew the spec because they copied the spec from somebody else. I kind of read specs. You know, I know what a triple pass weld is and pipe weld. Save the gray matter. Absolutely, save the gray matter. You want to lose your gray matter. You get into the spot of being the chief, the hobnobber, like a chief engineer. Don't know shit. All they know is how to schedule meetings and talk with the, you know, get applications for expenditures approved, do a budget, how to file a process engineer request, a PEC, something like that. How to process all kinds of requests and shit. But if you tell them to draw something or make something or figure out how something works, they just, or go tell them to climb a 150-foot tower, you know, a big fractional distiller. Now, like Rosie's distiller, only it's 150 feet tall. Yeah, go climb that thing and tell me where all the nozzles are and what they are. Is it a pressure indicator? Is it a heat temperature indicator? Is it, I don't know, maybe for some reason you might have a level indicator, maybe, and but anyway, and know what all that shit was. They didn't know what any of that shit was. They wouldn't go out in the plant. Are you kidding? I'm not going out there. Staying in the air condition. They send Jeff out there. It wasn't Jeff, it's Theron. Send Theron out there. The temp guy. Send the temp. Send the temp. He'll do anything. It's like Mikey. Oh, Mikey likes anything. Glorified contractors. You know, I measure a contractor by his tools and his employees. I see a lot of people. I got my contractor's license. I'm like, do you have any employees? No. I said, well, how about tools? Do you have any tools? No. I'm like, okay, you're a contractor. Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? So I don't know. I can pull a permit. Okay, so you know, we might be able to use you because you can pull permits for us. I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean or anything by saying that. It's just personal experience with people. So, my little brother has a mechanical contracting license. He ain't got no tools. He ain't got no employees. He ain't got no trucks. He ain't got no money to rent equipment. He's never installed any heavy. Well, he's had a little bit of experience installing, you know, ductwork and heaters and stuff, but very little. I wouldn't put him on a forklift. But he's got that license. He's a mechanical designer. He designs heating and air conditioning systems. And they told him, well, you'd be a lot cooler if you could pass this test, pay this bill, and then do continuing education classes to keep your license, and never uses it for anything. He sits around and does, what are they called? Heat loss. Where you measure all the windows, the square footage, you figure out the R values on the walls and the windows, and that says you need so many so many tons of air conditioning and heating. Then you have to spread out your ductwork, and okay, you spread out each room saying, I need so many CFM cubic feet per minute into this room. And so that's going to take this ductwork, this register size, and HVAC. Yeah, that's what he does. And his wife does plumbing. And it's kind of the same, only it's fluid. You got friction loss around the elbows. Every time you turn a corner, you lose so much friction loss. You got to figure out your fixture units. Like everything has a fixture unit. A toilet maybe has one fixture unit, and maybe you have a toilet with a flush valve on it. That may be 6 fixture units. In order to run those 2 items, I'm going to need a 1/2-inch pipe. But if I got 20 of them, then at some point in there, I'm going to run my limit on fixture units. So I'm going to have to bump it up to a 3/4-inch pipe. And then you got to draw all those little fittings and shit onto a floor plan. I was doing that shit when I was 16 years old, working for Dick Smolls, Zenith Engineering. My dad was an architect, so my dad would design the building, and then Dick Small would put the plumbing, heating and air conditioning in, and I'd do the drafting for Dick. Richard, Dick, whatever. Yeah. Goes by the square foot. 600 square foot per ton. See? Yeah. And then you got to get the right CFM, and you got to have the right A lot of times we'd have positive. We do nursing homes. So we had to have a positive pressure in the corridors and a negative pressure in the room, so no smells would come out of anybody's room into the corridor, the hallway. So it got pretty crazy doing those. I did a few nursing homes and did a school in Kingman. I did a jail in Kingman. Seems like I did some other little buildings. It's been a long time since I've been 16 years old. That's 42 years ago. But my little brother he worked for him too. That's where my little brother learned to do it. Was from Zenith Engineering, and he's still doing it. I kind of went to the shitty end of life, though. See, I decided I didn't need no fancy job like that, and I didn't need no fancy house. And so I ended up in a piece of shit house with a shitty income, but happy that I wasn't sitting in a damn desk. Boots 6 inches, 600, and it goes 300 for each inch. After that, you done some hair handling. Yeah. My little brother used to be jealous of me for a while because for 4 years, Foster Design sent me into Vulcan Chemicals. And I got to deal with one compressor. It wasn't one compressor. It was, I think it was 2 compressors, 3 stories high, this building as a chlorine liquefier, 900 tons. 900-ton compressor. It was actually not originally 900. It was about 600 tons, and we were upgrading it to 900 ton. Badass. And I got to deal with a lot of 400-ton water chillers. Not just one of them. We installed 2 or 3 of them. And all the tanks, water tanks, the hot water return tank, and the cool water. The hot water would come back in one tank, and then it would chill a little bit before it went into the other tank, and then the other tank would send it to the water chillers, and then back out 4-inch fucking pipelines to the chlorine plant or to wherever. That was cool work. I got pissed off after 4 years of being a temp. My boss got a big raise, and I was doing all this damn work for him, and I said, you know what, I'm just tired of doing this. And I passed off actually a conversion from R12 to H34 or something like that. We had to tear all these pipes off of about 10 different small compressors and redo all their piping for a new refrigerant. And it was a mess. And he was bragging about his raise, and I was like, well, I think it's time for me to go. I'll just drop this on your desk and see if you can do it. So I blew him away. I had just done a whole bunch of projects. How big was a 250-ton hydrogen compressor project? Was cool. Knox Western hydrogen compressor, about the size of half my house, and pipe it into a bunch of crazy hydrogen compressor system that had, I don't know, had probably about 5 other different hydrogen compressors running sending hydrogen to 3 chemical plants. Well, 3 separate chemical businesses. Now, Vulcan Chemicals was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Vulcan Chemicals is about 7 chemical plants in one, because they made a lot. They made perchloroethylene, they made chloromethanes, they made chlorine, hydrogen, hydrochloric, caustic soda, sodium chloride, just all kinds of fucking shit, crazy shit. It's a Omni Chemicals in Wichita, Kansas now. I mean, you can look it up and go fly over it with Google, and you say, "Wow, that's some hell of a refinery." Yeah, it was crazy. Had big green clouds sometimes. Got caught in one chemical cloud while I was there. Fortunate enough to make it to a door and got out of it. Sent 7 guys to the hospital though. My eyes were, it was a hydrochloride, which is a gas form of hydrochloric. So when it gets in your eyes and gets in the water in your eyes, it becomes hydrochloric acid in the eyes and in the lungs, which is a bitch. Not as bad as hydrogen fluoride, which was in the plant next to us. That's a whole other story. Jesus, I sound like Boris. I got to get out of the sun. That is it. It's really hitting me. I don't have to use my hand to read my screen. R22. Yep. Years old. 50 years old, too old to be on YouTube. That's about when I started doing YouTube. I think I was 48. Yeah. I'm going to go get something to eat. CJ, hey man, it's always good just hanging around, man, talking to you. And Susie, good saying hello to Cameo. We need to get on here and get Cameo on here and do a hell of a laughing video, because I tell you, we're needing some people to do some laughing videos out there, some laughing hangouts. All right. Peace. I'm out. See you guys.